Part 1. Understanding the Pescatarian Diet. What's the name for a vegetarian who eats seafood? A pescatarian. What's the name for a vegetarian who doesn't use honey, milk, eggs or gelatin? A vegan. Pescatarians have a diet including fish and seafood, but no meat. That's a diet which has been adopted by many people and fad or trend diets. All the above are not so interesting, but what is interesting is why does the pescatarian diet have this name? The name Pescatarian Diet is the combination of two words, pesce, Italian word for fish, and tarian, from vegetarian. Tarian was a prefix in the 60s which meant to be vegetarian. This is how the name Pescatarian Diet came up. But how did this diet become popular? The name Pescatarian Diet came up at the end of the 50s and in the beginning of the 60s. This was when people started to be interested in health and nutrition. The word pescatarian went viral because it was so appealing to people. What can you eat in this diet? This diet is very easy to follow and you can eat basically anything from any food group, fruits, veggies, beans, fish and seafood, etc. Here's a list of all the foods you can eat. Vegetables and berries. You can eat any type of vegetables and berries without restriction. Grains and cereals. Any whole grain, corn, wheat, oats, buckwheat, etc. Seafood and sea vegetables. Clams, oysters, mussels, fish like salmon, trout, etc. Eggs. Duck and chicken eggs are okay, as well as other types of eggs including quail eggs. Dairy products. Milk, yogurt, cheese and butter. Nuts and seeds. These are allowed too. Fats and oils. Olive oil is the great thing to eat. Oils can be used in salads, cooking, etc. Others. If you feel like a bit of junk food, then you can eat basically anything else, but remember to stay clear of junk food, processed foods. What can't you eat? Meat. Beef, pork, chicken, turkey and other fowl or wild game. What are the benefits of this diet? It promotes weight loss. The diet is not just about losing weight though, it also promotes a healthy lifestyle, good health and it helps you live longer. It helps you lose weight for better health. This diet helps people lose weight for better health and to avoid obesity, the biggest cause of death in the US of all time. In fact, many pescatarians have maintained their weight loss for more than 20 years now. The biggest benefit of this diet is that it works very well without sacrificing nutrition, the biggest concern in many diets today. The most surprising thing about this diet is that it can give you more energy during workouts and increase strength gains by up to 10%. Environmentally friendly. The pescatarian diet is a very environmentally friendly way of living. You can eat less waste, decrease the pollution, and also you help in conserving natural resources. Beef is of course the biggest producer of greenhouse gases, so by reducing its consumption, you help the environment. Good for your heart. The pescatarian diet is very good for cardiovascular health. It helps prevent many heart diseases, mainly the ones caused by fat like heart attacks and strokes. In fact, the diet is also linked to lower cholesterol levels. This is why this diet can be used to reverse high blood pressure, hypertension. In fact, many doctors support this way of eating wholeheartedly and they say that it can help prevent strokes, heart attacks and even breast cancer. Why should you add seafood to your diet? According to the National Institutes of Health and the American Heart Association, 1 serving a week of seafood per person will benefit your body with an average of 2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids. In addition, you can also get some vitamins B12 and D. Helps prevent heart disease. The American Heart Association recommends eating seafood at least twice a week because it helps lower cholesterol levels. Omega-3 fatty acids help in reducing your risk for having hypertension, stroke, heart attack and many other heart diseases. Fish is also rich in vitamin B12, which helps improve memory, and it can also help prevent Alzheimer's disease. It is said that the best way to prevent Alzheimer's disease is to eat brain-healthy foods such as dark leafy greens and fish. Helps reduce the risk of cancer. If you are going to be a vegetarian or a vegan for a long period of time, you should consider eating some fish. Studies have shown that people who eat seafood at least twice weekly had lower risks of colorectal, lung and stomach cancers. Most importantly, in these studies, the fish intake was associated with a lower risk of dying from prostate cancer. How do you get started with this diet? The easiest way to get started is to eat seafood instead of meat. You can have seafood like shrimp, crab, mussels or clams with pasta and tomato sauce or with risotto and veggies. Seafood is also great on salads. If you want to know how to make a pescatarian meal that's delicious and healthy, this cookbook will be great.